Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I'm gonna do a guide for Ochette's first boss, the Dark Entity. Now, preparation, I normally show that in my other videos, but in this one, honestly, I just bought the most expensive bow I could. Just trying to increase my damage output as much as possible. And just equipping any gear that I found along the way. But I didn't really overly grind for this. I'm doing this fight at level 5. I would recommend level 7. I think this fight is probably one of the harder ones compared to the previous videos I did. Strategy-wise, it's simple for the most part at first. What we're going to be doing is we are just going to knock the boss down as far as like breaking them open. They are weak to axe, they are not weak to bow, but the axe just doesn't do enough damage, so instead I'm going to be using the provoke Maniha. You can use the other pet if that's what you started with, but either way the idea is we just want to not use up our SP while breaking the boss, and then use that SP on our archer ability to do as much damage as possible with the expensive bow that hopefully you also bought. So right here, when it comes to fighting the 3 ads, this is the more difficult part of the fight. Because if you're not careful, the boss will eat them. And yeah, if the boss eats them, the boss can potentially like one-shot you with a very powerful buffed up attack. So yeah, we don't want to let that happen. So it went pretty fast, but it will also happen again. So I'll show you how to deal with the enemies. But again, as usual, we do need to heal when we're low. I found personally just coming in here at level 5, not even with peak equipment, as long as I have more than 100 HP, I'm good to go, and I can just use a healing grape or one of my beast lore abilities. If you've been grabbing the monsters along the way, you should be able to heal yourself with that. But yeah, essentially, I recommend you want to use your just regular bow attack on one of the spawned enemies just to break it, and then you're trying to save up your BP because you want to do a maxed out, like fully boosted precise shot, so that way you can do 2 arrows on all the ones that aren't already broken and then one that is broken, so that way you can clear all 5 of them instantly in one turn. The game isn't too like critical, like you can actually go ahead and take multiple turns to do that, but it's probably a better idea to just do it as quickly as possible. Because again, if the boss eats one of those small enemies, the boss gets even stronger. And yeah, that's not something you want to deal with, because again, while I did do this fight at level 5, yeah, if you come in at level 5 and you're not wearing the same gear that I am, there's a very good chance that you just die. So, trying to look out for that. But yeah, once the boss gets low, you're going to unlock your latent power, which allows you to do powerful attacks. So this is pretty nice, being able to increase or alter defenses, being able to attack multiple targets or do a very strong single target. Like, those are all good latent power abilities. But again, we don't want to get distracted. We still need to really focus on keeping HP above 100 and just every turn attacking the boss to at least get one break into it, because we want that boss fully broken so we can do our damage. But you don't want to spend your BP while you're breaking it, because in case the boss like does dark spawn, you need your BP to be able to clear all of those little enemies. The little enemies don't really do any damage. Like, they are not an active threat by themselves. Personally, I decided to risk it. I just had a feeling the boss was probably low. I can't see their HP, but I was like, yeah, with my latent power ability and just using this single target, it should do enough damage. And yeah, it does at 1,502. So that boss is done. So yeah, if you have unlocked the latent power, that's basically the game already giving you that signal that, hey, the boss is at low HP. So, you know, you don't have to feel too crazy if you go for the same thing. But yeah, again right here, I'm just doing the same thing that I've always been doing. I just attack one to break it and then use precise arrow. Bada bing, bada boom. they are all defeated. So yeah, that is going to be this one. This video was a little shorter, but again, this boss is more difficult than the other two. I might have made it look easier, but no, that's going to be it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.